Welcome to the Blitz, and Carson was how many minutes late for his game? Matt? Can you see the board, Matt?
Well, Magnus is about to win.
Yeah, he is. But he was late. He was late by what? Almost 2 minutes? But his time, look, he's got 12 seconds. But his opponent's time has gone down also. They're now working on increment only.
Ruben, can you hear me?
Yeah. Matt? Matthew?
Ruben.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Hello, Ruben.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Ruben?
I think I know what it is. I couldn't hear you. You couldn't hear me because I was muted.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see the board?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, this is just completely winning for Magnus, and he had like 30 seconds left.
He started with 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And he's playing very fast.
And very good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not just a question of speed. But this last capture of those 2 pawns was probably a big mistake.
Yeah.
This is a very clever conversion to this kind of ending.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about this.
Well, this is completely winning, it says. It keeps on saying Magnus runs out of time.
Oh, like I think because the DGT board sort of takes time to catch up.
It says the both players have 0 seconds. But Magnus won somehow. Yo. Magnus actually won somehow.
So you just simply won that game, right?
Yeah.
Let's see your favorite. Your favorite won also.
On time, but he was completely winning, it says. So.
Yeah, it's completely winning. Caruana is 2 playing.
Yeah.
Can White win this one?
I mean, it says it's plus 3, so yeah.
But sometimes
Yeah,
in
but
end,
like
in end games it can be
yeah,
nothing.
but there's like 3 seconds left, so
I'm just trying to think like what would be the setup you need to win this one.
oh, it's plus 10 now, so
Yeah, you have to sacrifice the pawn, one pawn.
yeah.
But also, like, what makes it tricky is like they're having to do this in 10 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, he found out how to do it. Plus 55. Yeah, this is just one. But he has like 5 seconds left, so
Yeah, it takes at least over the board. You don't have that thing where pieces like get stuck.
yeah. The other guy's just trying to flag him.
Yeah.
It's plus 50.
It's annoying that night.
Yeah, but they'll eventually have to go. Oh, he just blundered it. Yeah, he just blundered the knight, so he resigned.
Oh, yes, yeah. There's another one, Nippon.
Ooh. This is, yeah.
He's just lost it.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's playing him. Yeah, this is... I remember doing this in the Western Province, like, training thing.
Yeah. This particular ending.
We did this... Yeah, this exact position, so...
You know how to play it.
Yeah. Why aren't the pieces moving?
Oh, I think he must have resigned.
Okay.
Yeah, he must have resigned. I don't know why they. Also, sometimes like the players forget to put the pieces in their squares. Like where they're supposed to put them. Like this game is probably over. Like they forget to put them where they're supposed to be, and then the record doesn't put the score.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't think there's any game which is still in progress.
Yeah. How did this GM isn't good. Maybe it's the best GM. Like losing like.
What do you mean he isn't good?
Look how he lost to another GM though.
Well, this doesn't show us exactly how he lost, right? So let's see. It doesn't show us exactly how he lost. Let's say. So it was a King's Indian.
Yeah. But how did he end up losing a knight?
Not paid match. Just because you're a grandmaster doesn't mean you don't lose. Well, this position actually, you're supposed to do this with your knight and put it here.
Yeah.
And then you put pressure on this pawn. It's actually a nice position to play. But the way he does it is probably not the best. He's using the knight, the queen to blockade, right?
Yeah, he's still completely winning though.
Yeah. But these kings in positions, they can have a huge advantage, and you might not be able to convert it anyway. The computers overrate space.
Oh, but yeah. Oh.
But this was a nice idea to play g4 to undermine the pawn. Just black the look at where this knight is.
Yeah. So he's technically down knight.
Yeah. So where could he have? How did he even get there? He just jumped to a6 and it never left a6. So can you believe that maybe he made this mistake as early as move number 10 and played knight a6?
Yeah.
But it's not a blunder because you can still correct it, right? After bishop e3, king h8, here.
And now he can't anymore. So
He could still, I mean, the bar didn't really jump. e5. And here, I think white should start that maneuver of knight d1, knight here, with some preparation. Take. Here he prevents check, which is a typical thing in Blitz. You can, you don't want check most of the time. I think g6 could have been very interesting. Just being direct. Oh yeah, you know why? He can play c5 in this kind of position, right? And help his knight. And his knight can come through b4 or c5.
yeah.
But he just starts attacking, and this attack is not gonna succeed. Like here, he could have also started again to think about this knight. Maybe even knight b8 could have worked. So this is a very good, like, instructive example of where someone loses because of failure to activate one piece. Because now it's bad. I mean, knight here is just terrible. I wouldn't have played knight e8. I would have probably just continued with knight h6. If the knight lands here, I'll take it with the rook. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we wait for round 2.
What time does round 2 start?
Oh, they start immediately usually. I think they're just collecting results. It's like a normal Blitz tournament.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened in this game. This is Nakamura's game.
Yeah.
He was black, played the Dutch. Just start like it's war. Even if objectively it might not be accurate, it's still very difficult to defend.
And he played someone better than Magnus Carlsen.
You what?
He also played someone better than Magnus Carlsen.
Aha. Hey, Stesfo, thank you so much for the follow. Castles, knight takes. Yeah, I must say white has got good compensation, but it just might not be enough. Because you have to give up some stuff to activate your pieces.
Yeah.
And he seems to be just, his bar seems to be just getting worse. Craig. Oh, he lost on time.
Yeah.
But it was really already bad anyway.
Yeah, he was about to lose. So.
Okay, we're waiting for round 2. As soon as it comes, it will pop up. So let's see, Caruana, who was he playing? Sagasyan.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, thank you so much for the like. You know Greyhound, right, Matt? Matthew?
Yes.
You know Greyhound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. He takes on G6. He gives up a pawn. For what? So this, I see. It takes the A pawn. Creates a pass pawn. Very tricky idea, right? Because normally we say we must not lose central pawns for winning pawns. But here,
it's really good.
It's really good, yeah. But still, it's a suspect decision. I don't think he would probably just do it in a long game. But yesterday he found a very nice tactic, which we were betting you would not find, me and Coach Minendle.
Yeah. I mean, he is a 2700, so.
Uh-huh. They're taking long with their second round.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see how you manage to convert this. So after King F8, rook takes, knight takes, bishop takes with check, take here, and then oh, he doesn't want, he can't take on E5 because C3 falls. So it goes here, there, Doesn't want the exchange either also.
So this
Oh,
was completely wrong. So,
yeah. Take, and then he takes on c4. Very nice. I wonder
oh,
if
that's how he got his 2 doubled pawns.
yeah, I was wondering what if also he just avoids this. Take, yeah. F6. Yeah, take. Yeah. Rooks behind passed pawns. You know why he avoids knight exchange here?
Because then he just loses a pawn.
Not necessarily. Just he's got a passed pawn, right? Which normally should be very good for him. But once it becomes a rook ending, then the winning chances just drop completely. The knight keeps it complicated a little bit. And I think Blake remember when we were doing during lockdown, when we were doing those lessons at night.
Yeah.
And I remember one lesson which we did where we were talking about the person who's got the defensive side should not advance pawns.
Yeah.
This is an example of that. So Blake should not advance his pawns just because he's the one who has to deal with the passed pawn. So he should keep his pawns on the original squares, but he advances them. And the moment he advances them, he creates weaknesses on that side. So white comes for the weaknesses. So now suddenly he's got this path which he didn't have towards that. And if you try to go that side, he's got action now on the king side. And this is probably just an oversight. But already it was... Yeah, but even if he had gone knight takes e4 here, it wouldn't have really helped his cause, right? Because of rook takes e4, take, and then check.
Yeah.
I think that's what he noticed after. When he played e4, I don't think he had seen that there's that tactic.
Yeah.
And so after e4, then I think that's the blunder that he made.
Yeah.
Because after this, then yeah, it's just got to deal with this extra pawn. And it's just impossible. He protects everything.
Now he's going to the other side.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And here, if he takes...
Just fork.
Yeah. Then the check fork. This is what's annoying about knight. You really start appreciating why he kept the knight on. In the game, you went knight d5. Takes here, takes there, takes there. But this is the kind of ending we saw again, right? That was that ending.
Yeah, this is... And then they ended up trading rooks.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't, it would have been lost.
Exactly.
I mean, we didn't have a choice.
But still, can you imagine how this outside passer still kept his attention? So after this, here, whatever piece he takes with is a piece that's needed on the king side. So if he, at least the knight might be slightly faster than the king to come back, right?
Yeah.
If he takes with the king, it's probably worse. Because the king takes so much.
Definitely.
Wow. Oh, round 2 is there. Okay, so...
hopefully he doesn't lose 2 minutes and 30 seconds again.
Hopefully, yeah. Coach Minentle here. Yeah, Minentle, can you hear us? Okay, so now Carlsen has got a 25.34. Nakamura has got a 24.69.
Yeah.
I don't even know this man. But Vincent K, man, he's very young, this boy.
He's a 2700.
Yeah, he's very strong. We can't hear you, so I think just check your settings. Under your profile, there's a 3 buttons which you can check. You just check where your mic is, which mic you are using. Board 3, board 4. Oh, Yu Yanyi is playing Snap Alexander. Giri is playing a 24.70. Another young person is that Aravind on board 7 from India. He's very young. And Amin Bassem. You know Matthew?
No.
He's from Egypt. He's, I think, the only African there, really. Unless we find someone else. Let's see if we can find someone else. Aha! On board 24, do you see who it is?
Daniel. No, it's a bit. Daniel Dodha.
Yeah, but the one who's playing white is Mr. Chess Speak for itself. Hans Niemann. You know Hans Niemann, right?
No.
So he was the guy who was accused of cheating.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Did he win or lose his first game?
I'm not sure actually. Let's see. Where is he? About 24, eh?
Yeah. He won. He's a 2700.
He's very strong actually.
And he's accused of cheating.
Yeah, it becomes harder to detect cheaters at the top. You want us to stick with Carlsen or you want us to look at Nakamura's?
Coulson. He's like the top hero.
Okay, I've changed my settings. Can you hear me now?
Yes, welcome. Matthew, that's Coach Minentle. Coach Minentle, that's Matthew. Matthew is probably the fastest player in the club.
I've seen him play.
Yeah, Matthew's very fast.
Matthew Shapiro.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Earlier on, he was saying his chess speaks for itself.
Yeah, you have to have that confidence in yourself, to do wonders.
Clearly. Round 1, Carlsen was like a minute or 2 minutes late.
2.5 minutes. Sorry.
Maybe was he late because maybe he was supposed to speak to the TV?
No, but his clock was moving.
Okay. Because sometimes you normally speak to the TV channel, because the reason why he's in board 1 is because the Norwegian TV have special rights.
Really?
Yeah, special rights. So Hikaru is number 1 in terms of Blitz, so he's supposed to be number 1, but he's not on board 1 because Norwegian TV has special rights on having Carlsen to be on board 1. Even if Carlsen loses all his game, he's gonna be on board 1.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
It's been happening for several years now. I think since 2017.
Yo. So he
So
starts,
what happened first round?
he starts with
Carlson
B3.
won.
Yeah, he won, yeah.
Okay. He played B3 again.
Yesterday, yeah? Or the day
yesterday.
before.
He played B3 against who?
I don't remember. But it was, yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad opening. It's not an opening you play for the win from move one, but it's a long game, right?
But it's a nice setup for Blitz.
Yeah. And the theory is easy to assimilate.
Exactly.
I don't know actually how I feel about it. I don't really mind. I've played it in a tournament. I had a Blitz tournament which I just played B3.
It's very interesting. The last one.
Yeah.
Part 3 is interesting. Vincent Kime and Fabiano
Yeah.
is very interesting.
Timer.
I was watching an interview yesterday of Ricardo.
Yeah.
He was saying that he just wants to
Play the Blitz.
play the Blitz.
I saw that one. There was something. There was something interesting he said, which was that sometimes you can do everything right and still not win.
That's true, yeah. But that was correct. And I think there's this idea now of him progressing and having good tournaments. So now if he mess up a bit, it's a problem.
Yeah. Like people expect a lot from him. He's Matthew's favorite, by the way. So Matthew has already made his bets.
He's on Hikaru.
Yeah, he's on Hikaru.
I'm always Team Magnus.
Really?
For this. No, I'm Team Magnus for the Blitz. And the Rapid, but yeah. And the Rapid he won it. I think he's more motivated now to win than ever.
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
His argument was like, after this tournament, if he doesn't win anything, he's not gonna be a world champion on anything.
But he's won this before, right?
Yeah, he's won it. He's won it 4 times now. The Rapid. And he's the only one to defend it, to win it twice in a row.
Notice, like, after all the stuff that happened in this game, White has got a little bit more of a stable pawn structure. And he can play. Carlsen likes playing positions like this. So look at the move like Queen C3. Just putting pressure here. At the same time, possibilities of exploiting these dark squares.
And you don't really want to play E5 because now the C4 square is gonna be weak.
Yeah. Yeah, he does put pressure on C5 anyway. With Queen here.
Maybe the argument is that this is more. It's
Who's
still
better?
putting pressure on c5, but it's more flexible because you can still go on h4.
Oh, yeah. Got more options. Matt, should he exchange or not exchange queen? Does he have a choice?
Yeah.
There was a better way of doing it, I think. c4.
And fixing the pawns.
Yeah. Where's the better pawn structure here?
Definitely white.
Yeah, we didn't get b6. It's a little bit weird. Have you noticed that Carlsen doesn't fight with people in the opening?
Yeah, I've noticed that. I think he had this thing of people saying he doesn't know openings.
He knows them.
But 2018, but 2018 he proved them that no. That's because I don't fight with you in openings. Doesn't mean I don't know.
Which decision is better? Running away with the knight or capturing on c6?
Running away with the knight.
What about just taking on c6? You threatened the rook also.
Yeah, but then the knight takes back.
Okay. And then you take the knight?
Yeah, he picked what I picked, so.
Yeah,
Stuff is falling. But this rook is now very active. I don't know if he anticipated this.
you play rook f2.
Yeah.
It says it's winning for white, so. Oh.
Yeah, that bishop is very strong. Also, when you have pawns on both sides, it could be winning, but it will definitely be not easy.
Well, he's up 2 pawns now, so.
Yeah.
This trick.
There was a nice knight f5 check trick. Did you see?
Yeah. Oh, he kind of already won. But 1-2 with Vincent Keimer.
Wow, this is just lost.
Pass pawns are meant to be pushed.
And all his pieces are just stuck at the bottom. So.
The original squares.
He's betting the board before
the knight can't move because of f7.
The pawn.
The rook can't move
And the
because
bishop.
of the bishop.
The pawn. Yeah. Ruben?
Yeah?
Niemann's won. Niemann won.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But the guy is playing. Yeah. I think we expect him to win there. It would be interesting because people were thinking what will happen if Carlsen meets Niemann.
Oh, that was the thing that I was waiting for.
Fabiano drew. So.
Yeah, but the person he's playing is very good. I think he's underrated actually.
Yeah.
That's correct, right? Menendla?
Yes.
Kima is very underrated, right?
Yes, it's very underrated. Very, very. But now he's showing that no, he's not underrated. Because at first he was 2,500, 2,600. What helped him a lot is that this tournament Kranka in Kranka Open, yeah. So he normally plays that tournament because it's from Germany, so they sponsor him.
I see.
So it's the same thing as the Tata Steel. This Van Forest and Anish Giri. Van Forest was strong, but Tata Steel helped him a lot in terms of playing
he
with
got exposure.
Exposure.
Mm-hmm.
So such tournaments helps a lot.
Hey, JC Martin, thank you so much for the like and follow. Don't forget to follow.
Why is it a draw? It says whites plus 1.3.
Yeah, but I think he was just afraid of messing it up. The queen endings are very tricky.
It's like everyone games are done.
Adley won. Did you see?
He won.
But his opponent didn't pitch up. Oh no, he did pitch up. Sorry. Yeah, this was Adley's game.
This is a guy from Egypt.
There's another one from Egypt, yeah.
Yeah, he's at 2600.
I think it's number one in terms of Blitz.
The Blitz, eh? Is he higher rated than Amin?
Yeah, one of it, either Rapid or Blitz is higher rated than him.
Okay. They've always been talents, the two of them. I cannot believe you must take with a piece here, with a pawn here.
Did he take
You know
with
Yeah, I think, yeah. Because this is a weakness and you take here. Maybe he was afraid of this move c5. But I just don't see why after bishop b7. He has to take. And you're just up a pawn, right?
Yeah.
Because now this isolates this pawn. I don't see how. It's not easy to win. Surprising, he did lose this. Do you remember that idea we spoke about, Matt?
Yeah.
That if you're the defending side, you must not advance pawns?
Yeah.
Same thing here. So here you can play a lot of moves. You can play rook c5. You can play rook c3. You can play bishop d3. As long as he doesn't advance pawns, it's fine. But he goes g5, and this creates weaknesses now. He's got this
It
pawn.
says he's winning.
Yeah?
It says he's winning though.
True, but like it's just good. I don't think he's winning. I mean, it's probably about equal or so. But now there's targets that can be attacked. So whoever becomes active is a huge advantage. Like now. Just take here. And he's gonna go behind the pawn and you can't make progress. But he can make progress. And you promote this and
This is lost.
yeah. I didn't know he's actually that high rated in Blitz. Let's see how Caruana drew.
Oh, Caruana was playing black here.
Yeah.
No, what's my long range?
Kema was playing a similar structure yesterday. And I thought it was a little bit weak, but it wasn't easy to exploit. Remember these structures, like a hedgehog.
Hedgehog, yes.
Yeah, apparently he's winning here.
Yeah, but these rook endings, I wouldn't put a lot of. Yes, drawn. Giri won his game.
Against Giga, the fastest, the speed legend of Georgia.
Oh, really?
Oh yes. But he's not like a serious chess player anymore.
Really?
But he plays chess. Yeah, he plays chess here and there.
Yo.
It's such a simple idea. So after a year, he needs to be very careful.
I think Black assumed that Bishop takes f6, Queen takes.
Yes, exactly. That's what he was thinking. Yeah. But now, how would you defend here?
Yo.
Instead of King H8, how would you defend?
Rook e8.
Yeah, Rook E8 is very strong.
Yeah, Rook e8.
It's a very clever idea. I like it actually. Yeah, just Rook E8. And now, after,
You run away from this discovery.
yeah.
And I just knight takes.
Knight takes.
Actually, this is where it differs. So, yes, you have knight takes. But after Queen G4, now there's threats. But this is very creative also. King takes. And now Bishop F6, G6, Queen F6. And
It comes back to this idea that if you have a bishop pair and then you down a pawn, you can still defend it.
oh yeah, no, this is I saw it so many times during the Blitz portion that I'm very convinced that I don't know if you saw Carlsen doing it a lot whenever he was trying to win equal positions. He would compromise his position a little bit maybe by giving up a pawn, but he would go into endings where like he had the bishop and his opponent had other pieces. But definitely, yeah, something that is doable. Okay, so what happened here? Yeah, he just lost a piece after exchange. Sorry, after this, take knight here. Yeah. Giri is just exchanging everything.
I mean, that's all he has to do.
Yeah. Yep, it is right.
He's getting mated now.
Yeah.
Getting mated.
Oh, do the bit
That's
Aravind.
That's what we told to do. If you have material, you can exchange.
Yeah. The one thing about Indian chess players is they really know these e4, e5 positions.
Yeah, that's true. And there's a lot of nuances.
Yeah, there's a lot of details here.
Sometimes you're not Which
I
one is
actually think that whenever I go to our tournaments and I see it's like there are certain decisions that they would say, for instance, no, you can't do this in this position. But in our tournaments, people do that.
a lot?
Yeah. Matt, how many times have you seen people playing like Bishop G5 in E4, E5 positions?
Not so much.
You know what I'm talking about? Bishop G5, like let's say early on, like here. Like after here, how many times do you see ideas like this?
I don't really see it at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see this a lot.
Do you focus more on your game?
Eh?
Maybe focus more on his game.
Yeah, maybe. There was an exchange which happened here after take, bishop takes. I'm not sure why he didn't take on f3.
Maybe bishop f6, bishop f7.
f7, king takes,
Takes.
and then pawn takes.
Oh.
Who's better here?
I prefer black.
Yeah, black. Is he a pawn down?
Yeah, he has a pawn down.
But his position is better, right?
Yeah.
Because of
Because of the
the
F.
f pawn plus bed bishop.
Yeah.
I think here this is a weird exchange because after this, white is just much
Interesting
better.
thing is that the time it's split. That some decisions you make them really, really fast, and it would be nice to know exactly when did he capture retakes on g6. Because if he had seconds, then it would be.
But
like
this was a little bit earlier in the game.
Okay, now.
Yeah, definitely. Would you say, Matt, that G6 is enough of a weakness to lose the game on?
No. It just hopes the king hide.
Yeah, but it's a weakness in the end game.
Was this a draw?
Yeah, on theoretically, but the idea that whoever is attacking in opposite colored bishops is an extra piece.
Yeah.
Because now the queen cannot leave f7.
So the king.
Oh, he used the exchange. How did he win this game? I don't get it.
Oh, they were playing in seconds. Maybe one on time.
How do you win it? Oh, he's down a bishop now.
Oof.
Oh, have you ever seen this idea?
I've never seen this.
You shouldn't lose.
Can't really put these.
You shouldn't lose. But this is what loses. So you are supposed to go here, let's say king here, king here, king takes, king takes, king takes, and here take, king here. Oh, and then you lock the king here. The king can't get out.
But you have some bishop c3 in a way.
Oh,
And
the
then
problem.
after
The,
bishop
pro-
c,
the problem is every time the bishop leaves here, this becomes possible.
there's before. Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever seen this idea, Matt?
No.
Wow.
It's a very interesting idea
Yeah, and
to have in mind.
to find it during Blitz, it must have been very difficult to get over the idea that maybe I'm just lost.
I think it goes back to this idea of if you don't understand or know certain position, certain
Yeah,
position can be
It's gonna be
limited.
hard. Oh, okay. Round 3 pairings are out. Carlsen is playing Ivan Cheparnov from Spain, right? Oh, Bulgaria.
Is it?
You can just put your mouse
It's
over
Hungary.
here and you'll see.
It's
I think
Hungary.
it's Portugal.
It's Hungary.
Bulgaria.
Is it Hungary?
He
Or
comes
Hungary?
from the same country where Topalov comes from. I think he was Topalov's second for a long time.
Imagine
watch-
being Topalov second.
Yeah, he was Topalov's second for a long time.
There's one thing about the Armenian team
Yeah.
is that on paper they seem rating, they seem like they're not that strong, but when you see them play like online over the board, they're really
Yeah.
strong, especially in their blitz.
In their Blitz. Also, their national championships. It's unpredictable who's gonna win. It's never
Who's gonna
very-
win because the rating is similar.
Yeah, but Aronians was always a cut above the rest. I was thinking,
You know,
we
it's
could-
like historic.
watch-
What happened?
should we follow
how he got a
Carlsen,
coach.
Carlsen, Nakamura, or Giri Shankland because they don't like each other.
I think let's change now and maybe go to Shanklin.
Shankland. Marty, do you know
'Cause I
Shankland
know
Nah.
from the United States? He's
former
improved.
US champion.
Yes, he's improved a lot in the past few years. He got better when he started writing
He has a
books.
book.
Yeah.
He has a book. Little small steps.
Yes, very good book. So, where are you guys betting on? Matt, you have to start and then Minentle? Who's gonna win this?
I'm betting Gary Anish.
Iranish. I'm gonna stick to Shankland.
Just let me see time.
Are you waiting for the
The
blunder
interesting
and,
thing-
and then you choose?
Well, it's just I want to see the time. Okay, I'm going with let me see. I'm going with Shanklin here. But the
Okay.
thing is with Shanklin, he tends to blunder a
Yeah,
lot.
he gets nervous.
He gets nervous,
Yeah.
and I saw him in the Olympiad when he was playing. I know that some players they show by maybe tapping their feet or anything like when they're nervous. But with him, he tends to do that a lot.
Oh,
Walks around,
Yeah.
Normally, a person who normally does that is Alexander van der Merwe. When he was young, he's to shiver a lot. So he's like that.
So in these structures that Giri played, if you manage to play e5, you've kind of equalized. But the problem here is the control of the d file is kind of useless. Maybe now it changes a little bit. I wouldn't exchange the bishop, but there's no way to put it.
Yeah, it says it's the best move though, so. And now it's just -1.
But this is one thing about the strong players, how they are very consistent on the right stuff. Like here,
Bishop D2, you lose.
Yeah. But Bishop C1 was very important with the idea of playing Bishop F5.
Isn't that just a blunder? What
this
did?
This is just bad, yeah?
Isn't it a blunder though?
Huh?
Isn't it a blunder?
Yeah, exactly.
The way he's playing it so fast, like he's the one who's right.
Yo, this is just absolutely winning for black.
But slightly complicated.
I mean, he has to take the queen or he loses. So.
He has to take the queen or he loses the rook.
But I think what he's trying to be aware of is you could easily exchange to a position where you're pawn up, but it's completely drawn. So, for instance,
yeah, but Gary's 2 pawns up and a way nicer position.
Yeah, but with opposite colored bishops, I mean, imagine if the f file opens and the rook comes here, attacking a piece and stuff. Oh, this is a terrible plan.
Oh my! Do you see that ball go all the way down?
The rook.
Oh my god! You see, the thing is time. 39 seconds.
Yeah, but where did he lose his time?
Do you not remember? Like it was in the opening, he lost 1.5 minutes.
Do you see Queen G1?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, -10. Ruben, I think I'm gonna win the bet.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah. It's so bad, it's not fair. But I don't get it.
Yeah,
couldn't he take on after GF? Couldn't he take on F? Oh.
Well, let's see what it says.
Pretty much lost. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's a rook and a bishop after all.
Yeah.
And it's worse if you have a queen on the board.
But this you should just decide.
You're
Yes?
actually just gonna lose the bet. That is sad.
But he it's not like he was beaten, he beat himself.
Yeah, he made so many blunders.
Yeah, it's the nerve.
And now he's about to run out of time.
But you know,
Oh yeah, it says
did you see though how consistent okay, we are on Nakamura's game. Did you see how consistent he was though?
yeah.
How
He
Giri
was
was
playing.
how Giri was consistent.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
first,
putting pressure.
first he equalized. What nonsense is this?
This is just completely one for black.
But did he have to do this?
It didn't have to do it. Yeah?
Yo, this is such a bad position for white.
Yeah, if I was terrible oversight.
Yeah. Do you exchange queens here?
Yeah.
You took with the rook? I thought you was going to take with the king.
You like Nakamura's attacking like every single piece.
Oof.
Like now he has to trade rooks or he can lose a pawn. Now
Okay,
you
but-
just check. I just take the H pawn and go D4, rook D4.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Or take on F2 and take on F5. 2 passed pawn.
Yeah.
Or at least 1 passed pawn. He wants to keep him passive.
Mr. Salim, can
Yep.
you turn off the engine lines?
The engine lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the evaluation, yeah, must.
Evaluation.
No, the
Okay.
evaluation is fine. The engine lines.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, game over. He
Sorry?
was up
I
3.
lost it.
And Magnus won his game.
Yeah, so all the favorites so far have won. Oh, Nepo lost to a fellow Russian. It could be Russian or Belarus. 'Cause I don't know him, but it sounds Russian, the name, but might be wrong.
Hardly Drew, I'm sure they discussed. I don't think that was played.
The player I want to see here is Nihal. It's up there.
Which board?
Board 9.
Okay.
He tends to be very sharp with this Blitz.
Okay, so is black here? What do you think of these lines? Like you never see people playing them in tournaments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, here, no, they don't play it a lot. But playing h5 here is
Oh, the idea was to play h4, right? To remove the defense
H4,
to
yeah.
f2. So now he wants to take on h4.
and if you play queen g5, you exchange the queens and then play f4, h4.
Play h4 and then
Then
take on
you lose
f2.
and then you lose f2.
Yeah, this is very interesting. But how do you defend?
Just go queen D1.
And then allow... Not a good one.
Yeah, but then you get the pawn back.
No, you can't, because queen d1, he goes rook f5. And now
Okay,
it's
if still and then double up on f.
and he's improved his
And
position.
still attack.
But maybe it's not so straightforward because then you've got knight d6. How do you I like queen d1. In the game, He went queen d1, knight h4, queen h5, knight went back, bishop there. I feel like white has improved his position actually significantly.
Yeah. But black still ended up winning.
The thing is because of
Maybe one because of time.
Now the position is just much better.
The game's still another like 10 moves.
You said the game starts when? Yeah, this is gone.
I think the decisive move here was h5.
Yeah, that was an interesting idea. I wonder what was the correct way of dealing with it. h5, eh?
Let's go to move 19 and then open the engine and see if h5 was the engine line or
Yeah.
engine line. Yeah, it was.
Oh, in the line that they give is h5, h4, queen e7, queen d1, and now rook f5.
Rook f5 and then
And we
is
were
knight
thinking of
d6.
knight d6 here. And the advantage to black, rook f8.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that when we were looking, we stopped looking after knight d6.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's a problem with analyzing variation and not playing it until the end, because
Yeah.
you analyze variations and you feel like, okay, now you're losing something, but you didn't check what you're getting.
Exactly, yeah.
You didn't fully understand the analysis of the position. It's quite tricky and quite useful.
But now the challenge is, what if, like in your mind, after knight d6, this is the end of the variation because you're thinking, oh, this is a rook, right? Because you overvalue material. You get the problem. Like lack of education in other elements. Rook f8 is not a move you would just play normally. Now this is another challenge, right? Where now in training you need similar positions where this kind of exchange is made, because I know why it works now in retrospect, because you're not only getting the knight, of course, it's with a continuous attack, the h4 is gonna fall. There's a lot of dynamics associated with the move, right? Because at this point, there's nothing he can do about taking on h4. So you're getting a knight and a pawn plus a continuing attack.
And there's one crucial thing that's also, but I don't know if it's a factor here, is that normally you want rooks because there's open files, but there's no open file.
Yes, and there's no open files.
Yeah, so the pieces are more important in this situation.
Yeah. Matt, do you remember when we were looking at evaluating positions, when we were looking at king position, and we were looking at what was it, material correlation, then king what would happen if queens are exchanged?
It's like a draw.
If queens are exchanged, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that evaluation is aimed at being able to tackle positions like this. Because also there's a lot of very good ideas behind the Rook A F8. For instance, like don't move backwards is one of those. Don't move backwards is one of those. Another interesting idea, Minentle, is knight takes.
Knight takes f7, and then knight takes and then knight f5.
Yeah.
That'll be a nice outpost.
Huh?
If the knight takes the rook, there will be a nice outpost for the knight.
Yes, the knight will be, and it would also be
Also
threatening.
the threat on g3.
Yeah.
And then it would
Threat
threaten
on G3.
h4 again. So the best would be then to take on h4, queen takes, knight to f5, check.
I think, take him there.
I think it's good. It's more than sufficient compensation.
Now you're gonna be like threatening mates.
Yeah.
Pawn takes threatening mate.
Yeah. But
But
the
there's
problem,
another oversight is that after queen f3,
queen h5.
okay,
Yeah.
queen h5.
Yeah. And now he's got the passing forward.
Then they have lost. This is how to lose.
Fascinating. Okay, let's turn off the lines.
What did our boy Hans Niemann do? Is he close?
The chess speak for itself.
Is he close?
Let's see if we can
I'm
find.
rooting for him to play Magnus.
Yo. We might find
Is it
gold.
over?
We might find gold before we even find him. It's way down there.
Did he lose or what happened?
He won his last game.
He won his last game.
Yeah.
What board is he on?
I didn't see.
Maybe
Matt is a super fan. He knows if he won or lost this last game. But you know what? He is actually very strong anyway.
no, of course he's very strong and he's talented. And I think how old is he? Is he 20? 21?
He was on board 14. Can you believe? He lost his last game.
Oh, he lost.
Hmm.
Oh, he lost to Pavel.
Tony, he won.
Did he win? No, he lost.
Yeah. No, his
No, he
last.
lost.
I don't like this variation for black.
Yeah, it's
I think this is one
Not
of the strongest way to meet the Sicilian is to play this and
I don't know if this player was the one that was playing Pragnananda. If it was him, yeah, he's very strong.
ooh. Gonna learn today.
It's like this game of Fabiano yesterday.
Yeah.
That bishop.
Ooh, that's
Square
rook
bishop was very
d7.
powerful. That square was very powerful.
Yeah. Matt, do you notice a difference with the way they play and the way we play here?
Yeah,
What do you see?
they play better.
But in what way?
But like, they're like every move, like the top people.
Okay. There's no like.
Another,
Yes.
the obvious one I would say is if you can go back to where you play Queen A4. You can go back to where Queen H4.
In this game.
Queen A4. Yes, in this game, Queen A4. Move 6.
Move 6.
It's move 6. So here, okay, can you continue?
Uh-huh.
Make the move castle. Okay, more. Yes, more. Pawn push. Yes. Okay, yeah. After 97, here you think, okay, you're winning a pawn. A person can just take the knight,
Yeah.
and try to win the pawn. Yeah, that's the oversize. I think a lot of people would do that, but they're forgetting that the queen on C6 is okay. Of course, if you look at the bar, it's winning. But if you look at the position, the queen on C6 is not desirable.
It's not well placed.
Well, yeah, it's not well placed there.
Yeah, I mean the problems is like for lower rated players, is material is the only thing that they've really spent a lot of time understanding.
Yeah, all that matters to them.
Yeah. It is a very difficult position to say to someone, well, why didn't you take the pawn, you know?
Yeah.
Because also their competition doesn't know how to punish it. Would you take this pawn, man?
No,
But
just like
okay.
helps them activate the pieces.
Yeah. Now I'm going to ask you both of you a question. What is the idea behind it? What is this, let's say the idea why he didn't take it? Besides active pieces, there's some other permanent element that he doesn't take it. Take it for.
I think the first obvious one is the weakness on the I squares, and yeah, the second one is now he's limiting his attack. Because the aim here is trying to push F5, get F5 in, but now you can't really push F5 without the light square bishop.
Okay. But the permanent one is the bishop pair.
Okay,
if you notice what we were looking at, remember when we were saying as long as they get the bishop pair, they are willing to give a pawn.
Give a pawn, yes, okay. Yeah.
And you see this repeat, and I mean, so many games we've seen so far where they do this. It's like almost like a new modern evaluation. Like if I'm gonna lose a pawn, but I still get a bishop pair, it's fine. It's an interesting one because I think first of all you kind of take it with faith, but then after a few tests you realize that this works, right?
And it's over 10 games now.
Yes.
They played this idea.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's like after seeing enough games, you start thinking with it yourself. But then here's something else also. For our players, you get to this point where you lose your pawn without having planned to lose your pawn. You know what I'm saying?
You lose your pawn and then you're thinking now how to get it back.
Yeah,
you're not evaluating position.
Yeah, you're not evaluating what you have. And your opponent is also thinking in the wrong way. He's thinking I'm winning. So you're probably both playing with the wrong evaluation.
Yeah, that's very.
It used to frustrate me, I must say. Like when you have tried your best and you just end up in a lost position. And you don't even know why.
Yeah, it's very tough.
You know something,
I
Minense?
understand.
Huh?
Yes.
No,
I
no,
was saying
speak.
I understand losing and knowing where you went wrong, but losing without having an idea on how and why you're losing, it's
It's
very
the worst.
frustrating.
Yeah, that's the worst. I grew up with a chess genius who didn't care much about reading. And he understood these things without, and he couldn't explain why.
Yeah, that's that's one of the things with some genius. They play like a very interesting idea, and you think it's not working, but it is working. But when they try to explain, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that one would
Gets
tell you
worse
like
and worse.
he would tell you plain like I don't know. I just feel like it's the right move. That's what he would tell you.
Yeah.
I remember him playing against the national champion and winning, and it wasn't a big deal for him. And he was very young at the time. He was probably 12 or 13.
Sure. Imagine with such talent.
He did an exchange sacrifice, like a, and the position was just so simple to win.
After the exchange sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying after the exchange sacrifice, the position was so simple to see. Now,
Exactly. But seeing it before was the trick.
It comes to this idea that with the top players, without them having like a little bit of assistant can help them evaluate the position different. For example, if you just tell them now in this position that okay,
Critical.
white is better or equal, then the evaluation will be different. The
Yes.
evaluation then how the position is different.
Yes.
And quite amazing.
Oh, the pairings for round 4 are out. So Matt, we have to decide. Carlsen is playing Tomaszewski.
Nihal and Nakamura.
Yeah, we can watch that one.
Very interesting. I think
Bet.
Nihal is gonna.
Bets.
He might play. He might play knight f3. Oh, who's playing white? Oh, Nakamura. Okay.
Bets.
I'm going with the listed highlight. I'm going with a draw here.
I'm going.
Because I know someone is gonna say. I know someone is gonna say Hikaru is gonna win.
Matt. Matthew. Matthew, your mic is muted.
Hello.
Hello. Where are you going for?
Nakamura.
Okay. And you said draw, Mineta?
Yes, I'm going for a draw.
Okay, I'm going for
Nihal.
Nihal, yeah.
To spread it out. At least one of us is gonna win.
Let's see.
You know, there's normally this thing of like countries. For example, I know there was supposed to be a match, Hans Niemann versus Vincent Keimer, but it did not. Is it Vincent Keimer? But it did not happen. So it would be nice getting like Nihal Saran versus Pranananda. Maybe 4 games standard and maybe 8 games rapid, 4 games rapid, and then maybe 8 games split. Just to see who has upper hand.
Okay.
But I doubt that's gonna happen because it's gonna it's gonna show a lot of people the preparation.
I've started a poll. Oh, I'm gonna start a poll. In Twitch.
On who's gonna win?
Yeah. Let's see. You guys can go for it also. To give the Facebookers also an opportunity to cast their votes. This is gonna be an explosive one.
How many rounds are there?
Yeah?
It's a very interesting question. How many rounds are there? Because I see the rounds were reduced for rapid. So it's, I don't know, for Blitz.
So how many in total do we have?
The rounds?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Let me check.
Nowadays, to win these open tournaments, you need to be a little bit aggressive. The way Caruana plays is a little bit conservative to win this kind of tournament. Okay, the game has started. Goes for the bishop's opening. Will it cut it?
Hmm.
Is this what you were
And
expecting,
Nakamura is
Matt?
thinking it. He asked me, is this what I was expecting?
Yeah.
No, I didn't expect this. But I did expect e4. Because I feel like e4 is more in this type of situation. Because this is like a title match. It's more desirable to play e4. Because
Why is it taking?
Hikaru tends to play these b3, knight f3 sometimes.
Yeah, why is
But
it taking so
if you
long?
can
Though?
see,
I'm gonna refresh the screen. Okay, there.
oh, I was wondering maybe he's trying to put off a Rishi Anand where remember he took a lot of time, like a minute and 20 seconds,
Yes,
and
I
then he ended
remember.
up winning the games.
Yeah, that was classic. Maurice Ashley was commenting.
It's really interesting. Also, it's still more or less the same. They're playing 21 rounds of Blitz. So maybe they're going to play 10 today or 11. And then tomorrow they play the remaining 10 or 11.
So how many today?
Between 10 or 11. Because I know they have 2 days of playing.
How many rounds in total?
And it's 21 rounds.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's a long, long tournament.
Matt,
Yeah.
would you be able to play 11 rounds in one day?
Yeah.
You're eager to play. But
Which was yeah.
the interesting thing about playing 11 rounds is that once you start off not winning, it gets very, very long. It feels like the tournament is never ending. But once you start off on a nice cause, you can even play the 21 rounds in one day if it's possible.
Have you ever had a scenario where you struggle to get into the mood of playing?
Yeah, I've had one of those. And you feel like you did everything in your power to get in the mode, but
you can't.
we can't.
And it doesn't help if other people are even doing well.
Yeah, that's the way. But you need such in order to evaluate certain things.
Oh yeah, true.
And Komura is thinking.
But which position is better here? Which position do you guys prefer?
I prefer white here because I feel like white is more. It's more flexible.
Okay.
But also the drawback is that this knight, okay, was about this knight on d4 is the problem. But the way it's going. And Nihal is very fast, but he also doesn't go low on time that much. So to see him with 21 seconds, it must be.
It's good, like 3 seconds. I think the position that he got to play does not suit him, his style.
His style.
Yeah.
Yo, Magnus already won his game.
I think people are just giving him these wins.
You know, it's very difficult sometimes to play someone who's strong like Magnus. Okay, besides Magnus, because I haven't played him, but let's say like you play a strong player, it's sometimes the way you play a game. Sometimes it's you lose a game or you win a game. But most of the time when you lose, you have that expectation is okay, you will lose because it's a strong player, and that mentality is not good.
Yes.
You know, this mentality is not good.
Like you almost say like if I lose this, it doesn't really matter. This guy is strong anyway.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh. You gotta sacrifice the piece.
Isn't Nakamura playing white?
Yeah, he sacrificed the piece.
Yeah, he sacrificed the piece.
Well, not really.
But this is how you. Oh.
It's like an exchange, right?
No, you exchange the pieces.
But I think it made his life a little bit difficult than it needed to be.
No, they just lost a pawn, yeah.
This is how sometimes you don't win.
How does that rook come out? Oh, a6.
Yeah.
Yo, he's fast, eh?
Nihal is very fast.
No.
He's very fast.
Oh, this is just not good. Come on. Play faster.
Yeah, but it's lost here.
Oh, black.
Yeah.
That means I'm about to win the bet again. Yay. Yes, I won the bet again.
Yep. So, if you ask me why I lost, I will tell you because the raccoon, you know.
Yeah.
He's gonna miss F3. He can't play the knight because it's pinned.
Nah, this one is lost. Let's see
this is
if
lost.
anyone was still. Our hero from yesterday. But this game is over, right?
Yeah. This is black one, I think. No,
Let's
the draw.
see. Mr. Chess speak for itself.
They're still playing.
Looks like it was a draw. No,
They're
it's
still
still
playing.
playing. Yeah.
Oh, that's not playing.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose. Niemand.
This one looks like a draw.
The knights are confusing.
This looks like a window for white.
What do you mean?
Nah, this isn't a draw. The king should have been on e6. White king should have been on e6.
Now he has to go knight h7.
Knight d5.
Oh, wait. Oh my. So all he had to do was sacrifice his knights.
Yeah.
He probably played knight d5. Did he play knight d5 when the king went to king?
Now it is.
Now it's lost.
Now it is white was lost.
But he was
No, but
complete.
can you go back? Maybe white was lost. It's just that sometimes the variation goes up and down without. He tried so
Yo,
hard.
the game was 106 moves.
Yeah.
Knight d5, and then check there.
Now white is winning.
Oh, this is winning.
How did he lose?
What's the move there?
This was the mistake.
Oh,
You were supposed to, I think, to accompany the pawn, right?
yes, because you don't. Yes,
If the king
because
comes, then
you're
he goes.
not there in time.
Exactly. Now you can use Suktuang against him.
That's what yes.
Yeah. So here, what do? You go king here.
King g6.
Oh no,
No,
king
you
King
g6.
can't
g6.
do that.
King g6.
King g6. He goes here, and then you go here.
Oh, yeah.
Ah. He's upset with himself. I can tell you now.
Yeah, he's very upset.
Oh.
To find knight d5, but also okay, knight d5.
No, he didn't have to find knight d5.
Yeah, you don't have to even take.
Yeah. So here, this was the mistake.
This was a mistake.
Yeah. I'm not even sure why, because you want to keep this pawn like in check. So I don't see why he's moving away. Just keep your king in front here, somewhere here. Then you move the knight around. And if you can keep your king here might be a little bit scary, because there might be like knight checks, like squares like this, right?
Yeah.
But whoever decided to include donkeys on the chessboard, it makes it very confusing, especially in time travel.
I think after knight d5, Black said, okay, this is equal. I can still try to
Do-
harass the knights.
I can do anything I want.
Yeah, I can do anything I want. I'm still gonna get the same results.
But even though it was a bad decision, it ended up being a good decision.
But if you lost this game, would have been the other way around.
Yeah, quite unfortunate. Definitely losing was not the.
It was not part of his plan.
Yeah.
Knowing that you were the only one who was pressing.
Exactly, yeah. That must have hurt.
Oh, pot 6. Mamajaro lost.
Yup.
Against a
From
player.
Belarus. And he lost very quickly.
In 33 moves, he probably missed something.
In a bogo.
He probably missed something.
Well, this is not the kind of structure you would feel someone loses quickly. Oh. Because now if you play rook e5, he's got rook a8.
Yeah. So you know the move that he's gonna play now. He's gonna play rook a7. If you play rook g8, it's mate.
I know, yeah. Just one more blunder.
Rook on the 7th.
Yo.
In this case, it's a queen, but the rook is going there.
So yeah, you were supposed to just go back with his king. But still, it's a terrible position, eh?
Yeah.
Because there is this. Sure.
The queen is too far to be in the battle.
Yo.
And he had more time, I think. It's very, very, very unfortunate.
Matthew,
Yeah.
I was actually wondering what inspired your profile picture?
It's how I act.
Eh?
Yeah. You can say it's how I act. Yeah, sure, we can say that.
I didn't get that.
It's how I act. You can say that.
How you act?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I don't know, my Binet Levy saw this profile picture.
I saw. Is it really how you act, or is how you've been told that you act like?
Let me try to add to share with others what they're missing out.
Yes.
Okay. So
So we have how many games? We have 4 games in. So we are left with either 6 or 7 games.
yeah. Matt, are you good for the stretch?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it for our viewers so that they know what they kind of, if they get any kind of chicken commentary, they know where it's coming from. I must say I feel challenged by that profile picture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a full-on chicken.
Yeah.
This is the
It's
kind
a
of
chicken. I just want you to leave him alone.
yeah, the kind of chicken that would be telling other chickens like, listen, they are giving us food so that they can eat us. And the other chickens will be like throwing stones at it. It's like he just believes in conspiracy theories.
Yeah, just trying to run.
The way it's stepping on the side, it's like it knew that a picture was about to be taken.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how our poll did actually, because I didn't check our poll.
I think the where you put the our pictures is quite blocking the valuation and also the
valuation. Oh, right.
the players. Yeah, and the players. Maybe we can put it like down there, close to the board.
All right. No worries. I was busy checking the evaluation.
Also, yesterday you said you don't know this lady, Ton Sanji. So she actually won the rapid.
Oh yes, I saw. I actually saw afterwards.
Yeah, she won the rapid. She's very strong.
Yeah, she is.
You know, these Chinese players, it's like they're giving each other turns. Because there was
weren't you saying
how
this?
you found?
Weren't you saying the same about You were saying the same about Indian players, right?
Oh yes, the Indian players, the
They
juniors.
give each other chances to shine.
Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like that. But it's just one of those things that you don't get to see them playing in one tournament. So you see one player that's playing there in maybe in Germany, another's playing in the Champion Chess Tour, and another one is probably busy studying for the next tournament. And then one shines here and there. And I think this chess base India is broadcasting a lot of tournaments and videos. It actually helps a lot in terms of to see and be motivated for the other kids.
Oh, you mean the chess base India thing?
Yeah, chess base India. Yeah, I'm sure they do a lot of things, but what's there at the forefront is the videos that we see and stuff, and the motivation that they put. Like if you become maybe a grandmaster or you beat someone strong, you get to be in the news, and it motivates a lot of kids, I feel.
Mm-mm. Judah won his game, and Giri won his game. Let's start with Giri. Giri either plays e4 or he plays English, right?
Who? Anishkiri?
Mm. Sometimes he plays d4. But I think it's when he's got specific preparation.
Yeah, for different tournaments.
Yeah. What impresses me is like how he knows where his pieces need to be also in complex positions.
Yeah, and it's a skill that once you have it, it's gonna be very difficult for anyone to beat you.
Yeah. And you know,
You can easily
when people were saying he draws a lot, he was actually, it wasn't like he was playing passive. It's a very weird thing because if you look at the games, they're very complex.
Yeah, they're very complex. And you know that there's, I don't know where did I hear this, but they said he had, okay, of course he had this repetition of people saying that he draws a lot.
Yeah.
But when you look at his games, like you said, they're very like complex.
Yeah.
And now
it's never simple.
the reason why the reason why maybe he's winning now is also that his level of his opening repertoire now has expanded a lot.
Yeah. That's true.
Doing this, I think this chessable like course helped him a lot because now he's, in a way, it seems like he's playing his chessable course because he wants to promote it.
Yeah.
But also in a way,
it's actually good.
He's actually good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with
Taking
you.
more risk now. Like, it's taking a lot of risk.
You know,
sometimes
like,
it backfires.
you know, Queen D7 was a blunder, right?
Because of this, yeah.
Immediately resigned.
But then again, you play Queen E7, and then after that, what do you do as black?
Bishop D6. Bishop D6 was coming.
Yeah,
right?
Bishop D6. Yeah, but okay. Yeah. Wait, where was the queen? Where was the queen?
It was on E7. It's gone here. I think it's just gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone.
On Forest.
He saw Bishop D6.
Yeah. Oh, Adley drew with a Lagraph. It is weird that it's actually equal.
Bishop H3.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had this position so many times in Blitz.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you draw this?
How does he draw? Yeah.
Adley's winning here.
He was actually winning. How did he draw this part?
How did you? No way.
So he goes here, he goes there. Bishop comes, yeah. No.
Oh. I was thinking.
This is weird. If his king was still on e6, right? Then he would just this move wouldn't happen. So here.
Oh, but also let's look at the time. He has like 26 seconds, 26 seconds. And
But
then,
it doesn't show per move. Oh no, it does, eh?
Yeah, it
But I just feel that his approach overall, like this move is bad. Like this move. I think like here, he should just move the bishop like here. So that he knows this pawn is dealt with.
Yeah.
And wait for him to push this pawn and then he goes here. And when the king moves away, he goes on e4. You know?
On e4, yes.
But
You can even fix the pawns also if you want.
yes,
If
exactly.
he
Yeah.
tries to push.
King c4, yeah, here he was fine. Here, I don't even. Okay, here, I think here he mustn't move the pawn. Just leave them like that.
Why
It's
did
just-
yeah? After this, h3.
Exactly, yeah, that was another one. But I think maybe why he doesn't want to do that. It could create a path later on, like that. And preventing f5 is important. So this was good, I think. Here. But I actually like your idea. Maybe.
h3. You know what? Because the king is still closer.
Yeah.
h3, and then he has to make a move. Right? If he immediately plays b4, now you take, and he comes in, you play bishop d2 again, check.
Yeah.
So the king is
here.
closer.
Here can he play king e4?
Yeah, king e4. King e4 is the move, yeah.
And now pawn takes. And you can't distract with this move.
Because you just take,
Here
and then
you attack this one.
you take. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, after take,
Clean.
you take, and then you take. And this bishop controls the promotion square.
The promotion, yeah.
Yeah, so here he took, here, there. Now the same idea, but now the king is in a better position. He goes there. The pawns get neutral. Does he have to exchange? Can he play f4? Oh, you can't. But why?
f4 he plays.
Yes, this move. No.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Maybe he plays king. Yeah.
Yeah.
King g4,
very
and now
simple.
goes to attack the
He
h2 pawn.
first tries to promote. Yeah. He's still winning here. Oh, this was wrong.
Oh, but wait, maybe you play bishop e2, bishop e1. Is bishop e1 losing?
What do you do? It's very difficult for me to even imagine that this is still winning for white, because check. Very nice, yeah.
I didn't see that, but okay. If it doesn't go back, if he goes to d4,
e4,
because you don't want to allow the king. It's e4. If it goes to e4, what do you do next? Because the king won't come in. Oh,
no, you can't.
You can't go
Not
there.
enough. Or you go here. No, oh, these moves are nonsense. You go bishop.
Oh, bishop c1.
Bishop c1, yeah. Oh yes, he's
Bishop
supposed to move.
c1. Because you can't push the pawn because the king comes closer, and then
you can make progress. Then you can
bishop
finish.
e1, bishop e2. Wait, it's bishop e1, bishop d2 check, and bishop c1 now, man.
Yo. But you made it a little bit more difficult than it needed to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, round 5 pairings are out. Oh, the games have started. Matthew,
Yeah.
Carlsen is playing Duda. Giri is playing Nakamura. That must be interesting. So, what are your bets here?
You can create the poll.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna create now.
I think Nakamura won.
Yeah, no, I'm Nakamura.
I mean, my guess
I'm
is a
going
bit
for-
good so far, so.
I'm basic. Oh.
We can also guess the first move.
The first move. It's already done, but yeah.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen.
That would be interesting. We haven't seen D4.
Yeah.
Oh, D4 played. Thank you.
D4 was the first move.
Oh, Gary's playing fine.
Okay, let me create.
Nah, this one is gonna be a draw.
So confident.
This one is gonna be a draw.
This is Nakamura. There's Giri.
Oh, they already drew.
Why?
Let's go to Duda Carlsen.
It's always nice to see Duda versus Carlsen.
Yeah, this year they've fought a lot of games, eh?
Even last year. Okay, yeah, this year a lot, but last year it was the World Cup. That's the only thing Carlsen hasn't won.
Which one?
The World Cup, Chess World Cup. He hasn't won that.
Yeah, but that's for strong players, eh? That's. Okay, let's see.
What do you say about Carlsen's now?
Okay, I've put the poll for
this match.
For this one, yeah. Give me a moment, I'm coming now. You guys can carry on.
Okay. So Matthew, are you picking Duda or Carlsen?
Carlsen.
You're picking Carlsen. Oh, but the thing is, it did not put that draw. Okay, since you put in Carlsen, I'll put Duda. Because there's no draw. There is no draw. Do you sometimes play these type of positions?
No.
You don't play. You play mostly E4.
Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting. And the plan now here is for white is to play knight e3. He plays knight e3. Because at some point you can't exchange on f7, then on f6 and plant your knights on d5. That's going to be very difficult to chase that piece. Wait, can you play knight f? Okay, you can't. Because it's going to be d5. He plays it knight d5 right away.
Okay, I'm back.
What would you do here?
If I was
After
what? Why
knight
do
d5?
black?
It's black to move.
It looks normal, but I've lost a game like this to Ipatov.
We lost the game to who?
Ipatov.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's this games like this. You never know whether to push g5 or not.
Yeah. You end up compromising. And my challenge during that game was that my bishop was difficult to activate. Even if you put it this side. But it looks like he has succeeded. Especially with the control of the d-file.
But the advantage for black here is that the king is for white. It's out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, oof.
White is in trouble here.
It's very much in trouble.
He has 4 seconds left, so
It seems like Matthew is winning all the bets. There's something that you're not telling us, Matthew.
Who did he bet for here?
Magnus. Kyo, this is just completely winning.
Wait, h5 loses, no? Okay, you played h5.
Oh my.
You pushed g3. Because what's
Amazing,
gonna
like
get better.
how he's playing for a win anyway.
Now you're just gonna go like h4. Yeah.
And then h1.
Oh no, you just won the rook. Oh no.
Yeah, and then you.
Oh, now the king's trapped. Why promote to a queen?
Just go king
Knight
g7 and this promotes.
Unfortunately, there's no
Yeah.
draw.
Yes, I'm about to win the bet again. Yes, I won the bet.
Well done. I think we need to change our strategies. We let Matt vote first.
Yeah,
Why?
And then we just follow suit.
follow.
Yeah, actually, you know what's impressive is if you take this position like somewhere here, and this is the position I was saying, it's very difficult to deal with the passive bishop, right? And to slowly just start addressing the problems within it. And when he plays, when white plays knight d2, he thinks he's attacking white, right? He's attacking black, but he's actually helping black to go where he needs to go to activate his pieces.
Yeah, that's true.
And this one,
Another decision here. I know maybe taking, but no, you can't take on f6 with the bishop because now the dark squares are much more weaker.
Yeah.
If only there was no pawn on c7, then maybe we can justify that. But still, dark square will be weak because now there is c6 to kick off this knight. That's why after this he had to take because he was gonna lose a pawn.
Yeah, but it's look at the timing. It's just precise. So, for instance, here you can't take on f6 because then he takes with the bishop. That maybe could have been worth considering. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Knight here.
I think it's late 93. The pin.
I don't think it's
Just gonna.
Yeah, but I do agree it's not really worth it. Because now he potentially has moves like.
No, you lose that rook d5.
Yeah.
Rook d5.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
So maybe now the reason why he did not want to take first, play 93 and then knight d5, is because of maybe such ideas.
Yeah. But now this is where the genius is. It's just the timing, right? Everything is just in time.
Maybe exchanging the bishop.
How?
Bishop f2 here.
Bishop f2.
But no, you exchange queen f4.
Yeah, that's very strong. Yeah?
Because bishop e1 is not. It's not a good move.
Take.
Queen f4.
Is this stronger than queen d6?
Let's check it out. Because queen f4, there's g3, but it's also making it weak.
Yeah, I mean, you just end up going queen d2 anyway.
Yeah, queen d2.
Why I was thinking this, okay, so my actual concern was that if you go queen f4, he might have the defense rook e1.
Okay, wait, I'm coming now.
All right. Matthew, do you see this idea?
Yeah.
But then, if you go queen d6, he doesn't have this idea because now you can also put pressure on the a pawn. After queen d2, rook e2, then you've got queen d1 check. So queen d6, d4.
I'm back. So this actually happened anyway. Anyhow.
Yeah. Yeah, he knew, like, I mean, it's almost not fair the way it happened.
Bishop g3. Learning mate, pawn takes.
Yeah. And now, this is one thing that Carlsen is very good at. Shutting your opponent's king out.
h5. Yeah, I thought about h5. h5 with his mate. Now you're forced to take.
Oh. Yeah, he just knows it's just gonna win. Yeah. Not fair. Look, Eric Hansen is on board
when you is on form, like winning all the game.
Wow.
I guess maybe he did not celebrate yet.
Yeah.
Yesterday, he probably did not celebrate that much.
He's someone who's really disappointed me for a while now. Matt, do you know Dubov?
No.
I have a feeling you would love Dubov.
Mm.
The ideas, man,
Yeah.
always come up with interesting ideas.
What was that? Did someone just drop a piece? Oh, this was. This is a nice
Maybe it
combination.
was- Oh, he took on F2.
Yeah. I'm surprised he lost it because this position was good for him. And he plays this Karash a lot. These kind of setups where he's got a weak pawn.
I'm thinking about this now. I never really thought about it. You know why I think maybe he plays this Tarash, but I don't know his coach or his second.
Yeah.
He says he used to like read a lot of books of Gary Kasparov.
Yeah.
So Gary used to play Tarash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's why he plays it a lot, because he
Yeah.
knows his books a lot.
Matt, which capture is better here? Pawn takes or queen takes?
Queen takes.
Pawn takes, why? Queen takes actually works because you still get your passed pawn, but it's protected at the same time, right? That's why you went queen takes. You just played a terrible ending.
While we're still discussing the games, I'm going to check on the ladies and see who's leading there.
Oh, okay. I think if we manage to recruit a girl on the team, then we can have a fair look at their games.
And have maybe the understanding. Oh, rook h4, bishop takes, queen takes, and then you're forced to play queen h3, and then you lose the rook on f2, and then mate after that. Oh.
No, but is that what happened?
No, he resigned after rook takes h4, but that's gonna happen.
But who resigned?
White resigned.
No, Black resigned.
No, White resigned. We're looking at Dubov's game, right?
It says
White resigned. It says Black resigned. Yeah.
No. Yeah, it does say that, but why?
That's what
this
doesn't
is
make.
one for Black.
Nah, maybe it's a mistake.
But this is just one.
I don't get it. Maybe it's a mistake.
No, it might be a mistake. It might be a mistake.
Oh, Sarin beats Adley.
Early. Yeah, I was wondering when he's gonna play his London. Yeah. He likes playing London.
What's your opinion of the London?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question.
What's your opinion of the London?
Of a Landa.
Of the London, yeah.
I feel like that's a good opening. Like in my level or in the top
Sorry?
players. In my level or just in general.
In general, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a very easy opening to learn, and the ideas also, and it's flexible. But the ideas, like in terms of how to win with it, yeah, it's quite sometimes difficult if you castle maybe the kings and king side. Because the objective is to try to push on e4.
But which side do you prefer? Castle and king side?
No, queen side is it's nice because it's fireworks. But yeah,
can you
the safe side.
Because I always feel that black can always stop you, right?
Black can stop.
Let's say bishop. Okay, I mean this structure. I think this is not the best structure to fight against the London. I think let's say d4, d5.
Yeah, d4, d5. Okay. Now you can't castle. With that, you can't castle.
You can castle, right?
You can't castle the queen side.
Yeah.
But with that structure, you can win.
With that e6, I think it gives chances to white a lot.
Yeah. You have the setup of having the queen on d2, bishop a6, h4, h5.
Yeah. Shankland. These games don't feel like a Blitz though. They feel like long games.
Yeah, they know how to preserve their time.
Yeah, let's go back a little bit here. Martin, do you know this position? The typical position in the d4 setups. In the Queen's Gambit, what do they call the family of this structure?
I'm forgetting the name. But what you're trying to do here is try to break on b5. But if you take the b4 pawn, you lose the pawn on d5.
Yeah.
And white is gonna try to undermine the structure with this pawn on a.
Yeah. So this is for the minority attack, right? Where you have these two pawns attacking these three pawns, and yeah, your aim is usually a4, b5. There are two things: either you take on c6, b takes c6, and you create a weakness on c6, which you're going to attack, or secondly, he takes on b5. At which point this becomes your new target of attack, these two pawns. There is some interesting defensive ideas here, like knight d6, if you can get that, knight b6, knight c4.
And you can't really chase away the knight.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can play knight d2, but it's never good to retreat. Yes.
So actually, it's surprising me that he took him.
Yeah, I love it.
The text, yeah, take, take. And now rook c, yeah, queen here. So now white is pressing these weaknesses. So f6. Otherwise, if knight e5 comes, then it's gonna be very hard. Oh, take. Oh.
I don't know if I was speaking to you about this thing that Artemiev likes having these equal positions.
Yeah.
And then he pressed.
Then he
and then he
continues
pressed
playing.
without, you know.
I think that's also what makes him very difficult for Carlsen as an opponent. Because that's how Carlsen also approaches these positions.
Levon Aronian, the way he used to play, not now, because now he plays e4. I mean, at that time I thought he was, you know, he was going to be a serious contestant for
Carlsen.
For the World Championship match, yeah.
Yo, look at how his weaknesses are being fixed.
That's a draw.
I'm very surprised that he drew this because I think Blake is better.
Yeah, Blake is great. Yeah.
But now, the White King is very active.
Maybe, I think maybe what he did is that he allowed the king to come in. Maybe he should have tried to push the pawn first.
Wow. Okay.
But we saw Sam Shankland lose a game against who? Against Caruana. Was it Caruana?
Yeah. Nakamura is playing Caruana now. The new rounds are out. So Matt, you're going to be the first one this time. You're not going to trick us.
Yeah, okay. I think Kakamura is gonna win.
Nakamura's gonna win. Minenze?
Okay, let me trust you. I'm going with Nakamura also.
Okay, since I know and have seen the future, I'm gonna put Caruana.
Caruana.
Nakamura. Caruana. We're gonna put for the audience also. Okay, we're gonna put the option of a draw. Actually, I'll go for a draw here.
Hikaru has won all his game, right?
Huh?
Hikaru has also won all his game. Or he drew?
No, he drew one.
He drew one.
The last game.
I don't. Nah, so definitely this one is gonna be decisive game.
Okay.
Can let me know when you have put the poll.
The poll is there. Put the link. Okay.
Nakamura.
Oh, let's predict opening.
Who's playing white? Who's playing white?
Nakamura is white.
Yeah, I predict d4.
English.
Matthew?
He's afraid. Sometimes he forgets to unmute his mic. Matt? Hello, Matty? Hello, Matty? I think he went away. S to Matthew. Are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So we were asking
Yeah.
Opening. What is the first move for Nakamura?
Yeah. I said English. No, I said knight f3 actually.
I said
I said d4.
Yeah.
Okay, since you're saying d4, I'm gonna say e4. Just so that is all.
Okay.
But I feel like d4 is more likely because if Hikaru plays e4, he knows that Fabian is well prepared on e4.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yes.
E4. I think I'm probably the closest because I did mention the English.
No,
I'm here on Facebook. It's saying Magnus arrived late on the board in round 1 and having only 30 seconds on his clock.
Yep.
And won the game. 30 seconds. Yeah, this guy is. No. This guy is doing wonders.
This is called what? This opening? Is it the Van Crunch or is English where you have the A3?
A3 B4. Carlson likes playing this.
Yeah, Carlson likes it. But he used to play it because he just didn't want to argue with people about opening theory, right?
Yeah.
Do these
I just
two
wanted a playable game.
did they get along well together?
But as far as I know, they don't have a beef. But I mean, the whole US team, they're not that friendly. Like they're friendly to each other, but they don't work together. At the end of the day, they compete to each other.
Yeah, for some reason I was feeling like this is a good move, but I've got no concrete support of the variation. Yeah, Caruana doesn't take risks. Which
You were
position?
thinking maybe Caruana was gonna take.
Yeah, I thought so. But he's taking too long to make this decision. Which position do you prefer, Matt?
White.
Why?
Just because
There's a lot more space.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say I've got money on this.
I was about to say that. That's why
Because it's business.
you go all out.
Yeah. I think he should take that knight. It's very strong.
But once you take that knight, now f4 it's gonna come.
Nice. There's an imbalance. Yeah.
I
This
think maybe
move
his
this move is very nice.
as Bishop e5 is flexible.
Yes, queen takes. I thought he was going to take with the
Bishop
queen. Oh, he wants this move so that he can push b5 and he's going to pass pawn, right?
e5, yeah.
Ooh.
And bishop and d4 is cemented.
Yeah.
nicely there.
But can he play after b5, knight d7? Oh, this is what I was thinking. But he didn't do that. Oh, now b5 gets even stronger because of the weak d pawn that is left behind also, right? If you could carry a piece and put it anywhere for white, where would you put your knight? That's what I was trying to get to.
Right there.
Exactly. Yeah. Now he's got that touchdown. No?
I think we spoke about this. We spoke about this, but in the hedgehog. Let's say you get your pieces to where you desire them to be.
You can improve them.
Next? Yeah, what do you do next? Because the struggle is getting your pieces in the perfect square.
But that's the fundamental problem of the hedgehog. It's like your pieces are perfect already. His time is so bad.
So my body be right again.
Yeah, but you know what's so stupid about this is like he's not very practical. Do you want a pawn on b6 or do you not want a pawn on b6? If you don't want a pawn on b6, then let's take it away. Because now Caruana, Nakamura is gonna put a pawn on b6. It's a protected pass pawn, and now he's in time trouble. He made a decision which was also terrible. I feel like I'm being sabotaged. Look at how easy his position is. Knight d3, bishop can go.
Wow, Ruben, you really can see from the beginning of the game.
Did you see knight a3?
Oh, knight a3, there's queen c2. Queen c3.
And knight d2?
Ooh. Oh my, yeah. That works. And he missed it. And he can do it again. And he's probably gonna miss it. And he missed it.
Oh, it's a terrible blunder.
Knight takes. Knight takes. I was about to say knight takes is lost.
This is just one. Oh my.
Yep. This is Matthew's. This is Matthew's third correct prediction.
I also picked Nakamura, so Matthew, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. You won. Let's see what's happening with Kausen Yu Yang Yi.
Yeah, he's good.
No, he's very good.
I mean, you won all his games so far also.
He was, I don't know if he still is, the coach of this university.
The old
The
university.
Webster University.
Oh, really?
No, the Webster.
Oh, yes. What's her name is not there anymore, eh? Oh,
Yeah. Olga, yeah, I think she's not there. But she still like have some relationships, I think. Yeah.
oh, I think she built the program, right?
There's a program.
Can those knights protect each other?
No, yeah, they can, but this is just lost. Or is it?
You shouldn't exchange too many pawns. So
No, he just lost the A6 pawn.
knight f5. You can maybe build dash.
Yeah, but now he's lost the B5 pawn also.
It's a draw. You can't keep that position.
Yeah. So they drew. Okay. This means Nakamura might play Magnus now. Next round.
Don't wait.
What? Might be interesting. So Magnus was playing white. Yes, maybe not now. But if they are the only ones that are leading, they might play.
Just gonna perpetuate, right?
Seems like it. Oh.
Black might end up being better.
No, it's the draw. I was thinking maybe Bishop, White is gonna try and attack the pawn on F, shake the bishop and take the pawn, which he did.
Oh my.
Mihaly is lost here.
Yeah. To Ganguly of all the people.
Maybe Ganguly is his coach.
Another question for me.
Because you really don't know sometimes.
But it might be also like that situation which we were talking about where all the people don't get exposure.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice game. Is Nakamura leading now, right?
Yes?
Oh, I thought Nakamura was leading.
No, it's
You.
Carlson. Anish,
You.
it's up there.
You.
Yu
Yang
Yang Yu Yang.
So he's leading.
Yu Yang Ji. It's always struggle.
So no one is got a perfect anymore.
Yeah.
Look at where Blue Bum is sitting.
Who's at the bottom? Everyone's 0 games. So, there's so many people. Everyone's. Shame, they're like 2,000s here, and all the people are like 2,500s. Oh, look, Ruben, you know the person coming 164?
Mm-hmm.
They're like the best in EHS and everything. Meanwhile, in here, the aren't.
What number are they?
164. He's like.
Oh, Jigaoko.
Yeah, he has like the best rating and everything on League Chess. Like bullets, ultra bullets, crazy house, rapid, blitz, but not in this tournament. So
We need to investigate it. Actually, he's an amazing grandmaster. Doesn't Minendle, doesn't Shigaoko do also like blindfold stuff?
yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Do you see where Giga is?
Where is he?
111.
No, but yeah, no, he's he's playing. He's playing. The one thing
111.
about him, 111.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it's 11. Okay.
No.
I was about to... He had a
Aravind,
perfect form.
number 100.
Rapid.
Yeah. Aravind, number 100. Magshudlu, number 94. Not looking good.
It's not looking good.
Mesenko haven't.
You know what happened?
Uh,
You know what happened with Makshubi? I think yesterday's game was so awful. Last game against Magnus.
Did you hear him speak about it? He didn't think it was awful.
What did he say? I didn't
It
hear
was
him.
like I played a very fighting game with Magnus. Unfortunately lost, but I'm happy that I lost to him. If I was the interviewer, I would have said it wasn't a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at. We didn't see Giri's game, right? Why doesn't he take on a5? Oh, because of c1 checks. Yeah. Besides bishop coming back and bishop h3, the knight also on g5 would be hanging. Now he takes, check, bishop goes back to e1. Wow, this is an interesting defense. I would not have thought of this one. What would you normally play here?
King f1.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks wrong. After bishop f3, you lose the queen.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
King here. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I wouldn't have taken on a5. Just go bishop e1. But he comes anyway.
There's this thing of these grandmasters like to take on a5 or a5.
Yeah.
There's something that they're not telling us, and end up losing. So
it's something also that we know for certain. Like, how many games have you seen where, like, the commentaries don't take those pawns? You don't go pawn chasing. Like, so many. But I think some things are easier to say after the fact. During the moment of the battle, it's not as obvious.
As obvious as it looks. Yeah.
I don't know how much Russian.
Sometimes you have to learn the hard way.
You know what I like about the way Giri plays? Let's take it here. In all the positions he plays, it starts here. Like, there's no... White has managed to finish everything he wanted to do. And he starts his plan, right? And there's nothing for Giri. After this move, he goes rook c8. It looks like he's not even trying. Queen b6. Just almost like completing development. Queen b3. Now he goes rook c6. Now he starts actually trying to gain something. Once his development is completed, because if you look at it, he developed all his minor pieces, he's castled, and he's connected the rooks. Only after doing that does he start to say, okay, the major discussion in this position is the c-file. So he starts fighting for the c-file. And he's equalized. Knight g5. And this is a ridiculous move. Mainly because it looks like White has got no plan here. He played knight h4, it didn't work. Now he's trying to attack the bishop with knight here. He's attacking a bishop which can easily just improve again. But to make it worse, Black doesn't really care. Here, and now bishop here. But being able to see this move is very smart. After bishop, being able to see that even if it comes to d2 with the tempo, it's not important. Yeah,
it's very smart.
Yeah, and this I think was the biggest mistake. I don't know what he could have done here. Maybe just go bishop e3. Keep protecting c1. Forget about the a pawn. What do you think?
I feel like
this position is easy.
After that move,
Yeah,
it's easy for Black now.
it's easy to improve this position. Yeah. But he was like, no, my forefathers lost by stealing pawns. Let me go for it. Then it's just really difficult. The way he wins, I must say, that's instructive.
Just a matter of technique.
Yeah. So now he's just got an extra pawn which is passed. Yeah.
So he's playing. So now he's playing against this dark square bishop of his.
Yes,
Because the
exactly.
dark
Yeah.
square.
Exactly. That's another thing, right? Not only is he got that one pawn passed pawn, the bishop is better. The knight can easily be improved. And here is another one. Do you remember we spoke about this one yesterday? Good knight versus bad bishop. And now you blockade the pawn.
And as far as we've been checking, most of the time the knight is always the position with the knight are always winning.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And the players can keep them closed. Take. Just comes for the pawn. He's got an extra pawn anyway. It's shocking that this is a nice move. Because normally us being... What would you play Matthew here? Matthew?
Ooh, that's very nice. You can't play bishop c3 because knight d2 check. You can't play king h4 because knight f3 check.
Yep.
It's very nice.
Matthew? Yeah, this is actually just...
I actually did that.
Yeah. And then just winning. But I think mentally you would have already also sort of
Concluded.
yeah.
But okay.
You'd be like, this is lost. What do you guys say? We cover round 7 and then we end off after round 7?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Matthew?
Yes?
We cover round 7 and we end off after round 7. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to go and
I mean,
see
it
your
has been
I need to go and see your Sangoma because I can't keep on losing.
Never easy.
What if you arrive there and you find the Sangoma is Leon Schuster? Has he stopped making films, that guy?
No, I think he stopped. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of people doing a lot of things now.
Thank you, Gregorio, for following and liking. Minetla, have you ever taken part in a knockout tournament?
I've never. It would have been nice. I've never.
They're amazing.
I've never. Have there ever been a knockout tournament? You mean online or?
No. I've been to one in person. at Claremont a long time ago.
Wins.
Eh?
Matthew must not predict who wins.
Did you guys see that on the 3rd of January there's a Blitz? The Cape Town Blitz?
Yeah.
I saw it. They postponed it from December to January.
Yeah. Are you guys planning to play?
Yeah. I don't think I am doing it because it's right before my other tournaments.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I would love to play, but yeah, I'll see.
I have got also a very important tournament. I'd rather spend the time.
Yeah. The following day.
Yeah.
You can't exhaust yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You need every energy.
The pairings are out. Carlsen is playing Giri. I think we'll follow that one. Yu Yang Yi is playing Ikara.
ooh.
Okay, so we're gonna make a prediction. Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
So is it Magnus and Gary?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm predicting Magnus will win.
Yeah, no, the Magnus should secure the point. But the way Giri is playing,
Giri is playing very well, right?
he's playing very well.
So we're gonna go Giri.
Can you make two?
Yeah. Giri
Yeah,
versus
Giri,
Carlsen.
Magnus.
And then we're gonna add Yu Yang Yi.
And Nakamura. Do you know that Hikaru Nakamura came with his girlfriend
Oh,
in the World Blitz?
say anything?
What?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, no, because last time I think I was listening to the stream where they were speaking about Alexander Shapovalov was speaking to his father, a stepfather, and then they said 2022. I think it was last year. So 2022 is gonna be Hikaru's year. And Shapovalov said, "What is he? Does he have a girlfriend now?" And then he confirmed.
But he had a girlfriend for a long time.
Yeah, maybe this one is official, whatever, or something. But it happens like that. Like 2022, it was his year. Maybe he was joking in the sense that Hikaru Nakamura, he was preparing so hard for this year.
The poor? Matt?
Yes?
Okay, so Giri, Carlsen, who are you predicting?
Magnus.
Okay. Nancy?
Magnus?
Okay, I'm gonna go Giri.
Are you sure you want to get it wrong again?
Yeah. Fifth time is a charm.
The last 4 times you get it wrong. So
Yeah. Just because you've been around
but
wrong
now-
27 times doesn't mean the 28th time you can get it right.
You can get it right.
yeah.
Okay, what about Yu Yang Yi, Nakamura?
And Nakamura.
Nakamura, yeah.
Yang Yi.
Hey Ruben, you better get it 2 wrong.
I
I
could get 2 right. Okay.
Yeah.
Another one. what's Giri gonna play? E4 or D4?
Giri is playing white.
Yeah.
Giri is gonna play E4.
Yeah, Giri is gonna play
Oh, no,
E4.
D4. No,
E4?
D4.
E4 on my part. Matt,
Yeah.
what's Giri gonna play?
D4. I said it first. So. Yeah.
Yeah?
D4.
D4, okay.
Since it's the last, let's try also predict maybe the opening, the response.
Yeah,
Try
that
to
will
make
be
it hard
tricky.
now.
Alright. Yu Yang Yi?
Yu Yang is playing white. He's gonna
Yeah.
play E4.
He's gonna play.
E4.
What did you say?
He's gonna play E4. Yu Yang is gonna play E4.
Yeah, Yu Yang Yi is gonna play E4, yeah. Okay, if he plays E4, Nakamura is gonna play what?
E5.
E5.
And then
Carlsen?
we're gonna
Carlsen?
and then
Uh-huh.
Carlsen, it's
Probably
D4.
C5. No.
Oh,
It's
Probably
it's
D5.
D4, knight F6.
okay. I think Carlsen is gonna play E5.
E5.
So
He
E4,
played,
E5.
he played something funny in round one. What was it? Was it a French?
He played the French. E4 is. No, he played.
But-
The person played E4, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
played the French. Yeah.
But Giri has done a video on the French also.
Because I'm thinking, if he plays E4, Carlsen won't respond with E5.
Huh?
Because I feel like Giri has touched a lot of Sicilian, making a chessable course on the Sicilian Lido. You have to check some lines, a lot of lines.
I mean, he's a super grandmaster, I'm sure. I'm sure whatever you want to play, he knows about it.
He knows it, yeah.
Yeah.
And also now is the perfect time, like instead of playing it in the classical.
Do you know the funny thing for me, manager? It's like as a coach, I get to see how ridiculous the fixation on openings is.
Yeah.
French by Carlsen, but E4 by Giri, which means yours truly wins.
And then Hikaru.
Hikaru Yu Yang Yi. What happened here? E4.
E4, correct.
He played the modern defense.
What about he's taking it back to chess.com.
Yeah. Oh, so this is the same variation that Carlsen had in the first round.
Oh yeah, and then he played rook h7.
But he didn't play h5 his opponent, right?
Not right away.
Yeah, because Black had the chance to open the h file. Oh, something like g5 here.
But now this is a problem for Magnus. You know why? Giri would have
Looked at
analyzed this position.
Of course. And this is a novelty because Carlsen is thinking.
No, you can't give Giri this advantage like this.
Matthew,
Yes.
can you collect my money in the meantime? I just don't want us to get stuck.
No, that's only if Gary wins. So Ruben, he said the other person will win the last 4 times, and that didn't happen. So, are you sure?
I'm very sure. Did you see how your
you
master
sure?
taught for so long? Look at how instantly my master is also playing his moves.
It's not easy.
Look at how difficult also these pieces of white struggle in this position. We are planning bishop d7, perhaps long castling. And then we'll come back with the questions.
This is interesting.
Yeah. You would have thought he would have taken the pawn, but then bishop a3, right? Followed by bishop b4. The king is safe, I guess, on the king side, right?
Yeah.
The king decided to run.
Run for your life.
Yep. Who's better if the queens are exchanged here?
Probably black. Because there's pawns, oh my, for white.
Yeah, but it depends with how you exchange the queens. If you go queen c5, you have no access to those weak pawns. I don't like this move, king f7, because I feel that at some point...
Queen g3. There's queen g3, you know.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I like this idea. If he takes on c6, he's just lost. Ooh, knight d6 check.
Do you play c4 here?
An interesting idea, but then the bishop becomes active, the one on d2.
Active, yeah, d2. But now how are you going to protect c5? Okay.
The poll says Carlsen and Naka will win. They made a mistake like you guys in the polls. The bishops don't do so well here, right? But if he manages to open it up, I think the challenge is I don't see how black can also make some progress.
Yeah. Bishop here. Wait, the light square bishop is out of the game.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's like if you can activate that piece, then it's fine. Now the king can now. Oh.
He lost the h6 pawn,
Mm.
but still the bishop cannot do anything.
Not
So
yet. As long as the light squared bishop cannot be activated, he's okay.
okay.
So the move he needs to figure out is king d2, e3, d4 perhaps, and then use that pawn to the h1 to distract the knights. The knights struggle with the wing pawns.
And there's no way, like after g3, if he plays g3, you can't come. The king can't come in. Oh, it's gonna be a problem.
He's gonna try to bring the knights to the king side and keep the one knight on c6 to prevent the king from becoming active. But you can also use king c1. Oh, he's not doing that. He's not doing that. He wants to bring the knight on e4, I think.
Ruben, I think
Yes?
you're about to lose the bet again. Because look, it's completely winning for black.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
Korea has like no time left.
but I don't believe in machines. I think they are designed.
No, it's going to e4. It's definitely going to e4.
He wants to go to e4, yeah. But Giri wants to play g3, put the bishop on. Ooh, the knight on e4 is very strong.
Ah, I told you. Told you.
You lost on
One
time.
on time. But I think he was thinking too much also. Yeah.
Wow.
I told you, Ruben.
Well, you can't play with someone who's busy stealing your time, you know?
Yeah.
You need to be realistic. Okay, come
I
on,
told you,
you.
Ruben, and now Nakamura's about to win this, and I'm about to win the next, and I'm about to win the bet.
This thing
Anybody
is
lose
rigged.
it both of them.
This thing is
Oh no.
rigged.
I also picked the same as you, so
It's
we
rigged.
share the money.
It's
And Ruben
rigged.
gets defeated again.
We share the money. It's like, you know how it is. You play a tournament, you tie with someone, but you play the strongest player, and then the others, the guy had maybe like 2 defaults, and he played the lower rated guys. But you have to share the money.
This is such a strong move. You
Haha, Ruben.
on time, but
Ruben, you lost both of the votes. Isn't that sad?
I figured out the opening.
Ruben, you lost both
Yeah,
of
I
the votes. So
And you
I
did
wanna
mention
get-
the French also.
You know?
and
You
I
did
want to
mention
get
that Cousin also played the French.
The French, yeah. But that was a tricky position. You have to, yeah. What Peter Leko was saying about that French position is that you have to know it. He said he spent about 10 days looking at that French position.
Hmm.
Anyway, Matt, was this
Yeah.
good?
yeah.
Okay, good. Minata, thank you so much for joining. Guys, thank you in the chats. We are going to end off here at round 7. It's been a whole day. With lessons
Bye-bye.
coming up. But thank you so much. Tomorrow we'll do the same.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Matt.
Bye.
Bye-bye,
See you.
everyone.
Guys. Bye.